I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome back to the A&M podcast.
Yes.
Uh,
Sorry, I thought was I supposed to say something there?
I don't know. I just didn't know if you
No.
wanted to.
No,
Um, I'm
had something.
sorry. I'm sorry
Had
if I
something.
keep.
No,
Go ahead.
go. No, go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna be sniffling a lot this whole episode because I don't know about you, but my allergies have just been like
Yeah.
off the chain
My see,
lately.
mine don't affect me like that as much. I just get sinus pressure and I hate it.
I wish I had that. Like, literally cannot
Mm,
breathe. But then I'll have
yeah.
moments where, like, I can breathe so well. Like, especially surprisingly, when I'm like in certain moments going outside. Like, but then other moments when I'm outside, I can't breathe. So, but if
Mm,
I'm in the car, forget about it. Like,
yeah. We did our leaves. We cleaned up our leaves because we had like we just done it like last week and we had like 10 bags of leaves. And we don't
I believe
we
it.
don't have a huge property. We have like a small property and 10 bags of leaves. And then we went and did it again, had another four. And after doing that though, I'm always messed up because it's just like you're
Yeah.
around and now it's making me cough. You're around all of it. So
Yeah. Yep. So that's what's going on with me. But what's going on with us over here in the A&M Podcast Studios is today we are if you've listened for a little bit, you know that I love a good Reddit thread. And Eero was actually over the other night and I was talking to her about the podcast, and she was like, "Why don't you do like Reddit stuff?" And I was like, "You know what? I have done Reddit stuff, but maybe they'll do that again cuz
yeah,
Reddit is
these are
always
these are
updating."
yeah, these are always good too. These are always good discussion topics.
Yeah, so also, we've had a few newer listeners and subscribers and
That's
stuff like
right.
that lately. So if you
Yeah.
are a new listener, now you can learn a few things about us and how our brain works mostly. Not as much about us. Maybe, you'll find out that I don't like social situations. There you
Yeah.
go, But
Yeah.
um so yeah, do you want to read one of them?
Yeah, well, I was gonna read the first one, and I've been racking my brain over this since I read these. I'm like, I can't think of anything like this. But then you'll say something, and I'll go like, oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Um, what's something completely normal that secretly stresses you out?
Yeah. So
I
mine, when I saw this question, besides the fact that like everything came to my mind, like what doesn't stress me out that's normal, like um having to make a serious phone call, or not just just a phone
okay,
call in general.
yeah, okay. See,
Any
that's
any
I knew
social
it would.
sit
I knew it would be
yeah.
something like that, where it would be like, I can't think of anything like that, and then you say that, and I go, oh, okay, yeah. Now I
Um
understand the question.
if I'm in a social situation with like a bunch of strangers, yeah, that's maybe normal for some people, but that is definitely going to raise my blood pressure, like
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Um, oh, if
Any
I'm,
s-
go
any
ahead.
situation having to interact with another human being.
Yeah, if I'm like about to order in a line and there's a long line behind me, I'm stressed. I'll probably just leave.
Oh,
Uh, see,
we were talking about that situation the other day because I'm the person that when I get up to that drive-through window, like I'm talking about a drive-through now. When
yeah,
I get up to that window, I want not only want to know my whole order, but I want
yeah.
to have it practiced out in my brain. So I say the whole thing and I say it right. And it frustrates me when I'm pulling up and I'm like people who are in the car with me don't have their order together. They're like, they're still figuring it out,
I feel
because it's
that.
like now I'm stressing out.
Or like the person in front of you, it's their first time there and they got to ask every question, like what comes
Right.
on this.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where even if I'm going to like a sit down restaurant, I'm looking at the menu before I go. I saw this funny video on Instagram the other day, and it was like every time before my me and my family go out to eat, my husband screen shares the menu to the TV and we all look through it beforehand.
That's great.
And
I
it's
love
like
that.
them all sitting in the living room. He's screen sharing the menu from his phone, and they're all like, "Ooh, that would be a good appetizer."
Yeah, yeah,
Like, yeah, that's my kind of people right there. Like, we're walking in, and when you're asking my drink order, I'm like, "Yeah, and I'm ready to order everything."
yeah, yeah, right, right. Like you just sat down.
Um,
That's okay. I'm prepared.
yeah, so I would say a lot of normal situations probably stress me out.
Yeah, yeah,
See
yeah.
cashier at the gas station stresses me out.
Cashier,
Like, okay,
cashier.
like when it comes up on the gas pump, like
Oh, yeah.
see
How about
cashier, like,
here's here's a relatively normal situation that stressed me out today. So in our area, if your water bill hasn't been paid and they're about to disconnect you or they did disconnect you, they leave a nice little friendly yellow tag on your door. And like I had just paid our water bill yesterday, so I knew our water bill was good. I knew
yeah,
there was no way that it was like, late or anything. And but the dog starts barking, and the guy comes up and he puts a little yellow tag on our door, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? Like, I've
yeah.
so that's a relatively normal situation, but it stressed me out bad. And it's worse. It's worse than that because apparently they didn't detect, they suspect that we have a leak in our irrigation service somewhere because basically during the month of February, we used 30,000 gallons of water. So,
Wouldn't you
yeah.
have known that because your bill would be
Well,
extraordinarily
that's
high?
the guy was here getting the reading to so that they can do the bill for February. They didn't do the bill for February yet. So, yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, that definitely stressed me out a little bit.
wow.
Because the
That's a
bill is going to be
regular.
super high, and there's nothing that we can do about that. But now I got to
No
figure out
way.
what to do about the leak because it's like, do I want to call a plumber and have him come out and, charge me $10,000 or something ridiculous because, you know, I got to dig up the ground and all that to find where it is. So
Oh
I
my
think I'm going to be doing
gosh.
some digging. I know where the line runs. That's the only advantage. But yeah,
Wow. We love a DIYer, a go-getter, a
yeah.
do-it-yourselfer.
Too cheap to hire somebody or
Well, especially when you got the higher bill. Sorry, would hire a plumber, but that is in the
yeah.
water bill budget now.
I've also had some bad experiences hiring plumbers. So if you want to hear about that, see my other YouTube channel.
We can, yeah, just have Poppy come down. Isn't he supposed to
Yeah,
be
there
coming
you go.
down soon? There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. The next one. How well rested are you at this moment?
If you can't see, if you're not watching us, I'm doing the hand motion for eh. That's uh by the time we're recording this, most of the nights I'm just about out of energy. Like probably, I don't know, 20 minutes after we finish this recording, while I'm waiting for the video to process, I'll take a little nap. I'm going to be honest. And then I'll wake
Love
up and
that.
finish and get it done just in time for midnight. So, yeah.
Love that.
So,
Um,
not very is the correct answer.
yeah, I would agree with that. I definitely have moments where like I personally definitely have, I could make time to rest more during the day, but I don't know about you, like I don't know, I just feel like I have to I have to be busy with something.
That's
Like,
me too.
could I really just like nap all day? I literally could, but I don't know. I feel better being productive because at the same time, I know myself and I know that like if I just like lay down in any comfortable, even semi-comfortable spot, if the car chair is comfortable enough, I could fall asleep there. Okay, like if it's mildly comfortable, I could fall asleep in it.
Hmm. Same.
And so myself, I have to like be doing something. And I'll stay awake and I'll be completely fine and I'll like rock out until the nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I also feel like if I am just resting all day and like sleeping or napping or whatever, then when I wake up and I notice like, I shouldn't have slept. Like, I could have done laundry today.
Yeah.
The kitchen, I could have cleaned that. Like, I could have organized something. I could have went and ran this errand. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I think my problem is that like I stay up till after midnight most nights and then I'm up at 6:30. So, you
yeah,
know,
same.
do the math there. I'm not getting the appropriate amount of sleep.
Yeah. I
So
do
that's why.
always,
But
I
I
set
count my
my,
little nap, my little like say
that's good.
9:30 to 9:50 nap as part of my sleep time. So,
Yeah. And then like there's also times like I could fall asleep early sometimes, but then I also do it to myself and I just end up inevitably staying up late. Like even last night, it was like still kind of the weekend.
hmm.
So, we slept in yesterday and it was like a semi lazy-ish day. So then by the time nighttime came and everyone like went to sleep, Adrian was like trying to, okay, let's hang out now. So we're like watching a movie and watching like a series. We finished like a series of this one spy show that we were watching. Next thing you know, it's like 1 a.m. Like,
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
dang
Yeah.
it. Now I gotta
Yeah.
like go to bed and wake up in 4 hours.
Yeah. That was me last night because there's a new like it's on CBS. There's like this new Yellowstone related series
Yeah.
and it was on at 8 and I missed it. And then I went on the CBS app and logged in with our YouTube credentials, our YouTube TV credentials, and it was letting me watch it at 11 when it was playing it on the West Coast. So I was like, "Oh, great." So then I was watching that till midnight.
Yeah. Or like even
So,
last week I found this one show. Oh my gosh. I found this one new show on Netflix and I finished it. So that's like the downside of it all. But if you haven't watched it, it's called Nobody Wants This. It's so funny. It's
yeah.
hilarious. It has Adam Brody in it. I think her name is Kristen Bell.
Oh yeah, I know who she is.
She's so funny. Like the series, the show, whatever it is, it was only 2 seasons. And I hate when I pick shows that only have like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
not I
That they ended too quick.
yeah, like great. Another one bites the dust. Now I gotta wait for hopefully a season 3 and then I'm gonna be
Yeah.
over it by then.
Did you did you I don't know if you were a Scrubs fan. Did you
I
watch the new
watched
Scrubs?
No, I didn't watch the new one. I watched
Yeah.
Scrubs back in the day, though I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty true, I would say, to the original, which is, always the worry because that the last
Yeah.
season of it was really weird. It didn't feel like the real thing. This felt more like the original one. So hopefully they'll keep on that track and it'll be good.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
yeah, to answer that question, no, we're not well rested at all.
yeah.
But I don't think anyone is very rested these days either.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's true. I
we're
think
all
no
just
one
walking
is.
around tired.
Yeah. Okay, next one is for people pleasers. Uh, how did you get better at saying no to people?
Do you want to go first?
Um, I mean, it's funny because in my job, I think I am generally a people pleaser because
Yeah.
when somebody comes to me with a problem and it's like, hey, can we, do something to make this so that, we don't have to do all this extra stuff and we can just, is there something we can do to make that better?
Yeah.
I'm way too quick to say no, to say yes rather because
Hmm.
well, first of all I'm also a little narcissistic because I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Of course I can do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but there's also it's the people pleaser thing. Well, yeah, I can definitely do that. There's definitely. Well, I liked. I had a boss who used to say something to the effect of I don't remember the exact phrase, but he would say something to the effect of like some version of my answer is yes, meaning it can be done, but can I
Yeah.
actually do it? I don't know. Uh, and that's the thing is realizing that like telling people yes on things that aren't um, reasonable. Um, oh wow, we have a special guest. Like telling people, yes on things that either you shouldn't do or you can't do, but you're telling them yes because you don't want to tell them no. You're not going to make anybody happy. In the
Right.
end, you're either going to just completely overextend yourself trying to do too many things, or it's just, I think it's an experience thing. It really is an experience thing. Even if you want
Yeah.
to please people, sometimes pleasing people means you have to tell them no, because if you tell them yes and you don't do it, you didn't please them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I always used to be somebody that didn't want to tell people no, but now, I guess it comes just with age that you just care a little less. I remember I heard
Yeah.
this quote one time, and I love it so much. And it is, shoot, it's, I won't set myself on fire to keep others warm
Oh,
or
that's a
to
good
keep you
one.
warm.
I need to write that down. Wow, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah. And it's like basically, it sounds selfish, but at the end of the day, like you really should put yourself first because if you're just always putting everybody else first and,
It's
overwhelming yourself, you're
yeah.
the only one suffering in that situation.
Yeah,
So,
it's plus, and then you're not doing anybody any good. It's like the thing that they say when you're on the
hmm
airplane is, if the masks drop down, put your own mask on first and then help other people. Because if you start helping other people and don't put yours on, you're going to pass out.
hmm
So I don't know
yeah.
if that's why, but I assume that's why. Maybe they just want you to be selfish on the airplane. I don't know.
Yeah, so, uh, what was it? Yeah, people pleasers. How did you get better at saying no to people? Just saying it, saying no.
Yeah,
I don't know.
practice.
Look in the mirror and just keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah. Once you start saying it, it's easier.
Right, then you don't stop.
Yeah.
Um, this one made me laugh. I had to think about this though at the same time.
Yeah.
It's what is a childish thing that you still do as an adult and refuse to stop doing? I would say mine, it's not that I'm like refuse to stop doing,
Yep.
but I definitely think something childish about me is just like going to a restaurant, most restaurants, and like ordering chicken fingers. Like I think that's pretty
Ordering off
childish.
the kids menu. Yeah.
I know that that's childish. But like sometimes the kids meal does have really the perfect portion. Like
Yeah, no, yeah.
we go to this one restaurant, it's called Chicken Fire, and I always get the kids meal because it's $7. It comes with like the perfect amount of french fries. Their tenders, they're like big chicken tenders. So it comes with one chicken tender, fries, a piece of white bread on the bottom of all that. But like the perfect amount of chicken and because they're so big and then the perfect amount of fries. Like it's plenty. If I
Yeah.
ordered a regular meal, they'd give me an extra chicken tender. And now, like, I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to eat two of those chicken tenders in one sitting. So
Yeah.
now I'm taking one for later. Like, it's just, I don't want to deal with all that. Just give me the
Yeah.
kids' meal. So I
That's
would say
fair. And I
that's
never
pretty
understood
childish.
why I never understood why restaurants have that policy of like, no, only children can order. Like, if that's the portion I want to eat, why are you
Yeah.
telling me I can't order off that? Like, why do I have to bring a kid with me if I just want to get a kid's meal? It's just not right.
Especially because my kid can order off the adult menu,
Yeah,
but I can't order
exactly.
off their menu. Like,
Exactly, right? Right. That's
crazy.
discrimination is what that is. Um yeah, I mean mine I think of two. Eating Captain Crunch
Oh,
because
yeah.
I love me some Captain Crunch. But also playing video games. I just can't stop.
I was going to say video games too.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
guess
can't stop. Matter of fact, I'm playing Mario Kart right now. That's why I'm not looking at the screen. No.
You do play pretty often though.
Wait, yeah.
The nights that
At
he's
least
not
several
filming
nights a
with
week.
me,
Yeah.
yeah.
If we weren't doing this, I'd be playing Mario Kart. And the new Mario Kart is insane, by the way, with that like elimination mode where it starts out with 24 cars and then it reduces you down to 20, and when it's 24 cars, like because the old Mario Kart you'd only have 12 racers at once. I think 12 was the max. Now it's 24 and it gets insane. It's just like things blowing up and people shooting stuff at you.
We've been
Just
on
the way I
a
talk about it, you can tell. Yeah.
we've been on a Super Smash kick over here, and
Mm.
it's funny because like I I'm pretty undefeatable, I will say.
Wow.
Yeah. Like no, Adrian can't beat me. And it's funny because like I'm also telling him at the same time like it's fine. Like you don't know how long one that I've been playing this game and how long I've been using Kirby. Like I've probably been playing this game since I was like 8. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
since the graphics weren't good is how long
Yeah.
I have been playing this game.
Yeah. Right.
Since the controller connected to the
Yeah.
game system
That's right.
is
It
how
had to
long
be
I've been
plugged in
playing
with
this
a
game.
wire. Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's funny. Yeah, I never really got that into Smash Brothers, and I think it's because I could never figure out the controls right. So I'd always lose because I couldn't figure out the controls.
that's your own fault because you can set your own controls.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. That's why. I'm very non-violent. I don't like
You were
violence.
just talking about how intense Mario
Yeah,
Kart gets.
I know. I do enjoy throwing shells and bombs at other cars.
You know what? I also
Only in the
think
game. I don't do that on the roads. Only in the game.
something childish, I guess, is also I enjoy coloring too. That's also something that I
That's
guess
a
is
good
like
one.
childish. But again, I wouldn't classify it as like I refuse to stop doing. You know, I
Yeah.
guess I don't refuse. I don't like it that much.
If you could be 19 again, what would you do? This one's by the way is a loaded question because the way it's worded, like if I could be 19, meaning if I could go back to when I was 19, what would I change? Or if I could today be 19 again, what would I do? You know what I mean? The
I
answer
look of
would
it
be
as
different.
that. Like if I
If
was
today I
19
was
again.
19, what would I do? Um,
Yeah.
hmm,
Like if you woke up tomorrow and you were 19 again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I'd want to be. I don't think I'd want that. This world's
Um,
crazy. This world's crazy. Nobody's going to have jobs because of AI in a couple of years.
I would invest my money differently and I would save my money better and I don't know, buy property.
Actually, I'll tell you, that's what I was going to say. To tell you the truth, I would go into business for myself. I would find a way
Yeah.
when I had no bills to pay and no responsibility, I would find a way to go into business for myself because
Yeah.
that's the way to become wealthy. Like you talk about buying property, like that kind of thing. That's the way to
Yeah.
become wealthy. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you're younger like that and you're just working and saving up and you're in a position where you're able to do that, that money starts
Yep.
stacking up quick.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because, like, what you do also isn't that expensive. I mean, I guess I wasted my money when I was 19 and I would buy, that was
Same.
like around the time that I would buy like designer sunglasses for no reason and
Yeah.
things like that. Like, just because I
Yeah.
had the money in my bank account is
For me
really
it
the
was
only reason.
electric guitars and guitar equipment and band equipment and all that.
Yeah.
Those
So,
were
like,
not a good investment.
right. It wasn't that I didn't have the money. I just, spent it as I got it. I
Yeah.
always make the joke of like, yeah, I was just using my debit card like a gift card.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, financial smarts
That's a good answer.
to all you 19-year-olds out there.
Yeah, that's a very good answer.
Okay, hold on. It keeps like Xing me out of it. Okay. Next. What's the most unhinged thing you've seen someone confidently believe? I have a funny one for this. Flat earthers.
Oh, yeah. How do they still exist?
That you confidently believe. Anyone who like actually truly like confidently believes that. Because sometimes I think
Yeah.
people like say that they believe that just to like get a rise out of people and
Yeah.
like make themselves different. But like to the ones I know there's still people out there who like genuinely believe that. And
Mhm.
we're just not the same and that's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one. The other one is the people that are into like the whole. Have you ever heard of the, like sovereign citizen thing? Where
No.
basically they feel like they don't have to follow any laws. So like they'll
What?
drive around with like no tag on their car,
Is
and when
that
they get pulled
real?
over, they just tell people I'm a sovereign citizen, and think that somewhere that means that they don't have to do it, and it's not true. And
Do they
yeah, no,
actually get away with it?
I don't think they do. No, no, I've seen a lot of it on cops every now and then. There'll be somebody that they'll pull over
What?
that's like that. Yeah.
No
Yep.
way.
People believe it. People
A
believe it.
sovereign citizen and they just believe that no rules
Yeah.
apply to them?
Yeah. There's another term for it too, and I forget what it is, but maybe somebody on that, maybe somebody who's watching is one, and they can tell me where I'm wrong because I don't know.
I'll have to do a deep dive on that myself
Yeah.
when I
Yes.
can't sleep at night and
Yeah.
my show series have ended. I'll go
Yeah.
down the sovereign citizen
Yeah, because
route.
you know what else? You know what else happens to me lately though at that, okay, I've watched the end of my show or I've gotten like enough through an episode that I'm like and I look at the time and I'm like, I gotta go to bed
Oh
because if I watch
yeah.
this whole thing, then it's gonna go
Yeah.
right into the next one. And then I go into bed and I lay in bed and I can't sleep right away, so I pull my phone and I start scrolling TikTok.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
for real. It's a problem.
yep,
I get
it
it.
is the problem.
Or it's like, have you ever just watched too many episodes that you're like, okay, let's like give it a break. Like,
Yeah.
even
Oh yeah.
you yourself are just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm being a little too much with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 5 episodes in, like, get a life.
Yeah. Like move on. Do something. Get up
Yeah.
off the couch already.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's your turn. Go for it.
What's the scariest fact you've learned about the human body? The scariest fact that I've learned about the human body that you don't need a gallbladder. That they can
Oh,
take and apparently an appendix too. That they can and actually isn't it true they don't even know why the appendix is there?
I
I
don't know,
th I
probably.
think I mean just its name suggests that you don't need it. But yeah, like cuz I had my gallbladder removed, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, and I've been fine ever since. Um, but yeah, they can just take it out and I mean, so here's the thing. Clearly, it serves a purpose. As with the appendix, we just don't know. I mean, they do know what the gallbladder's purpose is, but the fact that they can remove it and you're fine to me is just like it's crazy.
And what the gallbladder does, I feel like it's a pretty like important thing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? It does
yeah.
it isn't it doesn't it like cleans your liver,
Is that what
right?
it does?
Isn't
I
that
don't
what
know.
it
I
is?
thought I
I'm
thought
pretty
it.
sure the gallbladder cleans your
Oh, well then.
it's like where all the dirt, the garbage from your liver goes to your gallbladder. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not a doctor, okay? Like you can correct me.
well
I'm
now
sure
I'm
y'all will, but
now I'm even more scared by the fact that I don't have one anymore.
cuz that's why they say you have to like watch your um I don't know, like unhealthy habits that the
Yeah, yeah,
gallbladder
like
takes care of.
so don't overdrink is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
cuz
no problem there. Um
all that garbage is just floating in your body now, I
yeah.
guess. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
like the only thing that I don't like about not having my gallbladder, this has always been one of my things on like, organ donation. And I think I actually have the organ donor thing checked on my driver's license, but then I always worry
Oh,
like
yeah.
what if when you die and you get up there to the pearly gates, and they're, checking the list to see if you get to go in. If they're like, okay, yeah, it looks you were pretty good. It looks like yeah, you were a really good person. It looks like we're gonna be able to let you in. I'm just gonna need to collect your gallbladder, and then we can let you go past the gate. And then,
Crazy.
wait, I didn't have. Oh, sorry, you're gonna have to take the down escalator.
I think
You
it's
know?
more interesting if like you are an organ donor and something happens and you get to that point and they crack you open and they're like, I'm kidding,
Yeah.
he doesn't even
I,
have everything. Like,
I mean, I don't think any of the parts they can remove.
look,
They're probably.
his liver's been working overtime.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We thought we could use his liver, but he didn't have a gallbladder, so his
It's
liver's
just a
shot.
trash. Like, what does he even expect us to use here?
Yeah. And
Um,
and why does his liver smell like Maker's Mark? Ooh.
Okay, my interesting fact about the human body, I don't really know that much about the human body, let alone like an interesting fact, but I do think it's weird that after you die, they say that your hair and your nails keep growing. I think that's
That
really
is a good one.
that's kind of
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah. Not forever, but that's why, all the zombie
Yeah.
movies though, like everyone has super long hair.
And like, yeah, long witch nails and stuff.
Yeah.
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 I don't know, I think that's kind of weird, but you know,
That's cool. I think
yeah,
you
it's
read
mine. It's
yeah,
me.
you read this one.
Okay. Okay, those who were alive in the 1990s, what was Y2K like? So this is funny. Well, first of all, I think this is funny because like you and I have different perspectives of like the 90s,
Sure.
but I also think it's funny because like people do act like if you were born in like the 1990s or just 1900s, quote,
Yeah.
like the younger kids literally will be like, you were born in the 1900s? What was it like in the
Yeah.
1900s? Like, and I remember as a kid, like, you do think that, a 30-year-old is old, sure. But with that being said, they really do act like, hey, so you were born in the 1900s. Do you know George Washington or what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Which, by the way, anybody who
it's
says
like,
that to you, you give them some education because
no,
they
I'm
need to
like,
get their
wait.
dates right.
I'm like, no, I don't know
Even
him.
if I was old, that math just
Yeah,
doesn't
I
work
don't
out.
even know. I don't even know him. I don't know him
Yeah.
or like I don't know, 20 presidents after him. I don't even know
Yeah.
what number we're
Well,
on. Like,
yeah, that's 47, by the way.
just kidding, you guys. I know what president we're on.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so, what was Y2K like? Y2K was when? The year
It
2000.
was, well,
So, Y2K is the year
99, then
2000. So,
99 became 2000.
2000.
12/31/99.
So for me as a kid, I think it was like the perfect generation because we've talked about it before. It was that generation of um kind of crossing over into technology really getting like up there, and we
Yeah.
started having little like sprinkles of social media with AIM, and then
Right.
the MySpace came along and stuff because AIM was really, people always say MySpace, but I feel like the real first social media for me at least was AIM.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the Twitter of kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like that time because you would set your little away messages and they were detailed like be right back, going to eat lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even
Yeah.
if I was like be right back, going to the mailbox, like you really did overshare too much, and that was
Yeah.
what was so funny about it, and what's so funny about being a I guess alive now and seeing social media is, man, I was also really a part of that like child introduction to social media where it was so cringe and so embarrassing and we really overshared and like we're doing too much about it, and
Yeah.
now everything on
There's,
social media is so aesthetic and like
yeah.
thought out, and you're
Yeah.
taking a
Yeah.
picture 5,000 times before you post it, and you got to make sure the lighting and the angles are just right. And back then it's like I'm posting everything in albums from a specific night, like we're not even checking the photos. There's like
Yeah.
3 of the same photos. All those photos that you take that are like scraps, we're just posting all of them into an album.
Yeah. Let let the people who view it figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what
Like,
the funny thing is? I'll sometimes have like that kind of stuff come up on like Facebook memories of, hey,
oh
this
yeah,
happened,
so
10 years ago
cringy.
or whatever. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
I did post too much back then.
Yeah, like tagging yourself at places
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
other
At
than that, I think
lunch.
I think it was like kind of really cool like growing up in that time
Yeah.
because
See,
it was a lot
I
more
took this
carefree.
question though to be more talking about specifically like when you hit that new year, like what was that whole experience like? And you were too young to be concerned with any of that. Like you were alive, but you were too young to be concerned with any of that. I
Yeah, I
remember
didn't
two
care.
things. I remember like everybody thought that ATMs weren't going to give money out,
That's
and
crazy.
so, government computer systems were just going to shut down, and they were going to, fire all the nukes off because they weren't going to know. Like, people really, really thought it was like potentially going to be the end of the world.
It's
Luckily,
wild.
it's because I was in like computer systems. Like, there was good things about the panic, right? Because companies put a lot of money into correcting the issue. It was a big issue, but it wasn't. I mean, not for any of the systems I worked with. I don't know about
Right.
government systems or military systems, how those things were dealing. But basically people paid attention to it because of the panic. And it was a big nothing burger. Like, nothing happened. The other thing I remember is, because it was like the new year and the new millennium, that everybody was like, oh, big parties and all that kind of thing, because it was,
Yeah.
it was like going from 99 to 2000. That was just like
A big
crazy. Like,
deal.
Prince sang a song about it back in the 80s, and everybody wanted to party like it was 1999 because it was.
The Jonas
And
Brothers also sang about it.
yeah, oh, they sang about it
To the
after, I'm
Oh
sure.
wait, no, the year 3000. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Whoops.
yeah, that's a little
We'll
embarrassing.
tackle that when we get there.
How embarrassing is one of these
Oh
questions
yeah,
about an embarrassing moment? Because
probably.
you could talk about that one.
Oh my God, I could go on for days if that's a question.
Yeah. But it's really funny because for me it was great because I was trying to find a job at the time,
Yeah.
and the company that hired me in 98, or was it 98, or was it the beginning of 99, because they were in a project like that and they needed somebody, with my skills to help them make, they just needed another person, but that's why they were looking for another person, was because, well, we got to get this done because otherwise, people aren't going to be able to order widgets from us on January 1st, 2000. So
Yeah. Pretty
that's what I
cool.
remember when everybody talks about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was a fan. And now Y2K is like a trend. It's like people
Yeah.
are trying to dress like Y2K
Like
and
I
yeah.
don't even remember what the style was. Was it the big shoulders? Was the big shoulders a thing in
No.
2000?
It was like kind of, like, the baggier jeans, like the more oversized jeans and like just the
Yeah,
oversized look.
gotcha.
Um, yeah, kind of the style that we have now. Kind of how I'm dressed
Yeah,
right now. Actually,
yeah.
I got my bigger jeans on and yeah. Um, oh wait, are you reading or
I
am I
think
reading?
so. What's a normal thing you didn't realize was unusual until you were older? See, question, this is another one that confuses me, because what does it mean by a norm? If it's normal, then it's not unusual. I know it has normal in quotes, but my brain is too um see?
Literal.
Yeah, yeah, my brain is very binary.
A
It's a one or a
normal
zero.
thing you
Normal
didn't
thing.
realize was unusual until well, like something I guess that you thought was normal growing up, but
Right.
is not
But
normal.
it
Is
wasn't.
like a little weirder. I don't
I
think I
honestly
really have
can't think of
anything.
anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything like that. Like, I can't think of anything that I grew up thinking was normal and now people are like, "What?"
Yeah,
You
I think
know?
I'm pretty like self-aware. I think if
Yeah.
I think something is, I'm pretty in the know on if something's weird or not.
I also
Like,
feel like we both had wildly boring upbringings. So we were very like middle class, American family,
yeah,
like, almost like TV families, that kind of thing. So I don't think there was anything like that for me.
yeah, I can't think of anything normal that I thought or that I thought was normal, but is actually weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just me being
Yeah, we haven't found out
Delulu.
yet. Yeah, we
We
haven't found out yet.
Oh, you know what? Something I thought was normal, like uh green bean casserole. I thought everyone had that at Thanksgiving. Comes to find out, it's not. That's not a normal
Really?
thing.
Oh, see, I didn't know
No,
that. So
I love green bean
there we are.
casserole. But some people
There
think
we
it's
are.
gross and weird and whatever. So more for me. It's like the only leftover I
That's
ever
not
want.
true. That's not true though, because why then does Target have an end cap with green beans and the fried onions and
Hey,
cream of mushroom soup? Why do they have that end cap there at Thanksgiving?
to make it easier for us to buy, because
Yeah, because
doesn't make
people
it
are
any
buying it.
less unusual.
Well, people are buying it. I disagree.
Oh my gosh, you know what was that I saw the other day that was unusual though? Oh, I think I put it in the group chat. When I went to PetSmart that one day and they literally had when I went in the refrigerator that like I didn't actually even need to go in. I wish I never did. They literally have like frozen animals, like in like frozen rats. They had a
Oh
frozen
yeah.
rat
In
in PetSmart in the
No, yeah.
refrigerator.
So, the DoorDash thing, we had to deliver frozen mice.
No way.
Yeah,
I would not cancel.
frozen mice, and worse yet, and live. Uh, what the heck are they? What do they sell? Crickets, live crickets.
Oh,
I think they're
no.
crickets. Yep, 75 live crickets and
Oh my
five
God,
frozen mice.
75
Yep,
and
which
five frozen
they,
mice. How
yeah.
much did you
Luckily,
get for that order?
but I think it was a decent paying one. I think it was like
It gotta
$15
be.
or something. I don't know,
It's
but
gotta be.
yeah, but
Like, what?
the 75 crickets freaked me out more than
The
the frozen
frozen.
mice, because
True.
what are the frozen mice gonna do? But
Oh, just give me the
you know,
chills in the
we get a
passenger
little
seat.
we
That's
get a little
all.
yeah, we get a little like hole in that bag with the live crickets in, and suddenly
A
suddenly
bag?
I'm
They came in a
swarming up.
bag?
Well, they put them in. Yeah, they're really weird because it's almost like an egg crate that they have them in the store, and so they'll pull out an egg crate and they'll count how many, and they put them in like just like when you buy fish. You know how they put the fish in that bag? They do the same thing, and then they bag it again. They do like double bag it so it's tight and they're not
Oh my
getting out in your
God.
car. But what if they did? You
Oh
know,
my gosh. Like,
I'm swerving off the road then.
see, like that is a stressful situation that I would have myself
There
in. You
you
know what I
go.
mean? Like, there's
There
my
you go.
stressful situation.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, five frozen mice? Like, ugh, get a life. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Y'all do what you do. Okay, that's something that's normal for some people that I think is very unusual. But
Yeah.
that's
There
just
you
me.
go.
That's just my
Yep.
opinion.
Yep.
Um, okay, what is a gut feeling you had that turned out to be 100% accurate, even though it made no logical sense at the time? I don't know. I feel like all my gut feelings are 100% accurate. I don't know. I can't think of like a pinpoint one right
Yeah.
now, but like if I think that something weird is going on, like I'm usually right.
Yeah. I've always said I've had a few times where I wasn't, but I'm usually very good at my first impression of people. And people that I meet and I think they're okay, generally they're okay. People that I meet and something's not right with, and then I get to know them, and maybe at some point I find out, yeah, that first impression of something wasn't right was the correct one. Usually but that wouldn't be something that I could say, even though it made no logical sense at the time. But
Yeah,
maybe it
that's
did.
what I was gonna
Maybe it would
say.
be, because if I just met them, like, how would I have any reason to know whether they were? You know what I mean? And then the other one that comes to me is, I've had some times since your papa passed, where I've been working on something, and we always said he could like fix anything. I've had times where I was trying to solve a problem, trying to figure something out, couldn't figure it out, had no reason to come up with a solution, and a
Yeah,
solution just would pop into my head, which I always say was like him giving me a hint, because
yeah.
it's times where it's been something that, like, where did I even get that idea? So that's the other one that comes to mind.
Like I've never changed a car alternator. How did I
Yeah,
just do
I
that?
didn't even know cars had those.
Oh, that was our last one.
Oh,
Yeah, I would just say all
well,
my gut feelings are the same.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, but I don't think they've never been like uh where I think does it make
It's
sense at the
not
time.
like the
They
horror movie where
always
you're
make
like,
sense.
no, we definitely shouldn't go in this room. Why? We have to go in that. No, we shouldn't go in that room, and then that's where the murderer is. Like
Oh
that
my
kind
gosh,
of thing.
that's something that I hate. Like I hate a predictable like thriller. I was
Yeah.
watching this one show. I don't know what it is, but we were watching it like we watched almost I think the first season. Maybe we finished the first season or we were almost through it. Doesn't matter. And I really was hopeful for it, but it was like a detective type of show. Like it was these people and they worked for the FBI and they were um I guess like pretty much all these serial killers who
Hmm.
were sentenced to the death penalty, there was an explode. They were not actually, they were like reviving them. Like they would give them the injection, lethal injection, but then immediately after they would revive them so that they come back to life, and then they would put them in this like, I don't know, hole in the ground type like warehouse situation, and they would study them. And I guess some explosion happened down where they were keeping all these serial killers, and all the serial killers are set free, committing the same crime. So now these FBI agents have to find all these serial killers who are like committing more crimes. And it was like real interesting at first. But then it got to the point where it was like every episode was the same, just a different serial killer.
Oh yeah.
But it's like it was so predictable that you'd be like, "Oh, here, when are they gonna catch this one?" Because they
Yeah.
caught, like by the end of the episode, like they caught every one of them.
Yeah. I feel like that's a thing where like the show outlived the concept, where like the concept
Yeah,
sounded great, but then the writers kind of ran out of like ideas for how to keep it fresh, and that, after the first like part of it,
and then it didn't even make sense because it's like, well, if these all got out at the same time, but you're investigating them and capturing them one by one, so are all of these serial killers committing crime at the same time?
Yeah.
Or is that serial killer waiting until this one gets caught and then they're like, okay, tag
Sure.
me in, boys. Like,
yeah.
my time to shine. Because then they're like,
Tag
oh,
me
okay,
in.
now we got to go to Washington to get this one. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
It got to the point where it was like the first few episodes, it was like, wow, this is a really good show. And then
yeah.
like 5-6 episodes in, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Wait, did I see this one? I think I saw this
yeah,
one
like
already.
this is too predictable right now. Like I can't watch any more of it.
Yeah.
And I'm a spoiler person myself. Like I'll Google an ending, no problem. But that was just too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've watched shows like that though, where it's like you know what's gonna happen before it happens. And it's like, well, this is no fun.
Not fun at all.
I know
So
exactly what's about to happen.
yeah. So on that note, I hope
On
you
that note,
all got to know us a little bit better and the way we think.
yeah,
And maybe you didn't learn anything about us, and that's
yeah,
fine too, I guess.
yeah. But if you want to tell us about you, go ahead and comment. Go ahead,
Oh
do
yeah.
it. I bet you won't. Do it. Go ahead, do
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to guilt people into it now.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get some rest now,
Yeah,
and I will see everybody back here on Thursday
and I
for True
might be
Crime
here, or
Thursday.
I might not. You don't know. I might not be here on Thursday. Maybe someone else with an M name will be here instead, so it can still be A&M.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
if
I
we.
think you're the only M person that I know,
I
actually.
know. So I don't know how we'd work that out. There's plenty of A's that could fill your position.
Yeah.
There's like a few in your house over there that I could have sit
Right.
in for you,
Yeah.
and it'd be the same show. But for me, you'd have to go hire somebody with an M name. Nobody even comes to mind.
Right. I'd have to hire that AI girl that you
Yeah,
tried to
that's
replace me
right.
with.
Well, even the AI girl, I think that wasn't that an A name on that AI girl? So
I don't remember getting her name, unless her name is AI girl.
AI
Yeah.
girl. Yeah. So,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
I don't know what crime we're doing this week, but people have to watch and find out. They have to
Stay
check
tuned.
us out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.